As the 2014 World Cup in Brazil gathers pace, football lovers the world over have been glued to their screens over the past week, and the Chinese are no different. But actually watching all the games from China is no mean feat, owing to the 11-hour time difference between the country and Brazil. This means that hardcore football fans in China who want to take in all the fixtures have to do so between the hours of midnight and 8 a.m, a situation I can personally confirm doesn't sit well with working standard office hours. But despite the World Cup's widespread popularity here, the Chinese team hasn't actually made it to the tournament proper. And this is in fact the third consecutive World Cup that China hasn't qualified for. This does seem rather odd given the popularity football enjoys in the country and the fact that China has recently made such great strides in other sporting events like the Olympics. So have people in China managed to watch any of the games so far? Which teams are they cheering for? And what do they feel about the state of Chinese football in general? Let's hit the streets of Beijing to find out.
Have you watched any World Cup games this year? Which team do you support?
I'm a big fan of Argentina. Messi is a talented player with excellent ball control and technique. He's been performing well since the World Cup qualifying stage, and I'm sure he will lead Argentina to glory in the end. Germany also has a good team, and I think Italy may go far as well.
Yes, I stayed up late just to watch the World Cup.
My final examination is coming soon, so I don't usually watch the live matches, but I will watch the replays on the internet.
I haven't focused on the World Cup, as I have to get up early for work in the morning.
Brazil are the most likely team to win, but I also think the Netherlands have a chance. Both teams are so offensive, but also really strong in defense. As for Asian teams, I think Japan might make the last 16, while South Korea are unlucky because they've been drawn in the group of death.
What do you think about the state of Chinese football?
I think that Chinese football players are too weak to compete against other better teams. I also think the football coach should be Chinese instead of a highly paid foreigner.
Chinese football players should be more professional and confident. The organizational structure of football in the country should be improved as well. We should introduce some foreign techniques to improve the quality of the players' professionalism.
We Chinese are good at sports that require more intricacy, like ping pong and badminton. It is understandable that Chinese football falls far behind that of other teams. Because of our living environment and eating habits, it is hard for Chinese people to do well in sports that require both physical stamina and fine motor skills.
Chinese football has a promising future, but the Chinese Football Association should be more tightly regulated and supervised.
Some thoughts there from the streets of Beijing on the FIFA World Cup and what can be done to improve China's footballing performance.